Hi, I'm Jennifer Evans, and this is Empowering Wellness Counseling Solutions. This week, we have values and acceptance as our theme of the week. So the videos we have to connect with and to go and click on is going to be enjoy the little things, understanding that when we look out here, we're missing a lot that's in here. And when our expectations are out here, we're missing some of the good that is in the here and now. So learn about how to start living towards the processes and stop living for those outcomes. You can't control them. And the universe gets really pissed when you try to, so don't. We're looking at being good enough, object relations theory, and based on the good enough mother and really understanding and how to build the good enough self. And we're looking at the cup metaphor. So these proverbial cups, are they full or are they empty in your life? And how do we get them to be in a full or empty state? So learn key tricks on how to look at and be attentive to your cup and how to connect with your values in order to get a fuller cup. Boundaries are a big thing. And then we have radical acceptance to just interweave and connect all of these together. And radical acceptance kind of is that the brain is another organ for survival, and we're just trying to live in this body and in this world. So we're not agreeing that the things that happen are okay, but we're just understanding that it happened. It doesn't value us. It doesn't serve us to sit here and fester and seek justice. It doesn't help us to do that. You know, it's allowing life to happen and know that if somebody kind of perpetrated on you, that they will someday get their day. But it's not necessarily, and it doesn't serve you to sit there and ruminate on it. It's just more victimization. It's more perpetration. It's more living in despair and suffering. And instead, we're not saying it is okay. It is never okay when the bad things in life happen, when stress happens, when our past starts coming into the present. It's not okay, but it's understanding that the brain will just do this. It does. Most offenders were victims at once, and we do know that data. And so it's just how the brain is trying to make sense of the world around it. And that is what radical acceptance is trying to understand that the brain is just trying to make sense of the world around it. It doesn't make it okay, but it's just, well, this is what is happening. And all I can do is be present in the here and now and accept life for what it is. And that is what I have for you this week. I'm really excited. I love a good enough self. It's just a really great perspective to have, to look again back towards our values, staying in the here and now, being mindful without judgment, and radically accept life for as it feeds us. I am Jennifer Evans with Empowering Wellness Counseling Solutions. Thank you so much. Hi, it's Jennifer Evans. I hope you are liking my videos. If you do, please comment below. Let me know if you have any questions. If there's topics that you're just dying to know about, and why do I do this and why do they do that? I would love to answer them. I do come from a cognitive behavioral background, but as we see in some of my videos, I love object relations. I love attachment theory. I love Erickson and his psychosocial developmental theories. So I do pull from a lot of different places in order to kind of build out that our thoughts, our feelings, our behaviors, something triggers it, and there's always a consequence after it. And that is the beauty of life and why we have a lot more control over our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors than we give ourselves credit for. This is a huge passion of mine, a calling, if you will. And I am here to support you. I've written 2 books, and I've got, the goal is 3 a year. So I've got several that are coming out in different on different topics. But what we have right now, and you can go click on the Amazon link in the video descriptions below, but we have Saying Goodbye to Bad Brain. This is going to go and teach you everything you need to know about your negative narrative. So if you feel like life is hard and it just feels like you don't understand people, or you don't understand why somebody you love keeps making the dumbest mistakes and decisions, what is their problem? They have bad brain. Go read about it. Find some empathy. Find some grace, because that is just them recapitulating their past. And we do it for ourselves, and other people do it to us. And so when we know what they're doing, it makes it feel a lot less annoying and a lot more like we have agency over those experiences. So Saying Goodbye to Bad Brain. I also just released, and I'm very excited, is Key Steps to Living a Happier and Healthier Life. This is a workbook that is going to help you define what your values are, what success is for you, and what your vision of success, and it is going to go through everything that stresses us out and makes us live in suffering and despair, allow that bad brain to get involved, and instead of living in the present. So this will go through all the main things: building work-life balance, being able to be good enough, finding radical acceptance, decision making, which who would have thought that that was something, but it really breaks everything down that prevents you from living a happier and healthier life, and then allowing you to challenge those thoughts so that you can. So these are the key skills. So in my practice, I take the ABC model from Albert Ellis, through CBT, and I kind of open it up to this kind of overarching trajectory. And so we have awareness, acceptance, action. So the 3 A's of my treatment support with others, whether that's coaching or in therapy, through my books, and I have success groups as well. So I've got a lot of supports, and I use the same model. And that is, we need to build awareness about kind of why we do the things we do. We accept it. We don't agree, but we accept, okay, this is kind of my trajectory. I can see how it all comes together. I see trending patterns. I see how I act the same way. Actually, I get frustrated, but yet I'm acting the same exact ways because it is predictable, because that's my brain. It's bad brain working. It's a really good book. And so then we have action. And so I teach you lots and lots of ways to understand what the brain is doing and how to counter, how to challenge, counter, and do opposite actions. And so we have lots and lots of ways. The Bad Brain book has tons of ways in which we do that. And then the workbook has ways to start reflecting. We have exercises, activities, and journal prompts. And this book will actually, Key Steps to Living a Happier and Healthier Life, will follow my success group. So it is a 6-month success group. We break it down into 9 weeks. This is part 1, is living a happier and healthier life. Then we're going to have, we also have a part 2 section and a part 3. So you can come in at each of those sections, and it will have a continuous flow. Part 2 is our emotional regulation. So we're really looking at the relationship we have with ourselves and how the bad brain comes in and makes us reactionary, and how to calm and be more action oriented. Part 3 is interpersonal skills. How do you relate with others? How do you make yourself available? The key to life is you can't control the outcomes. You got to put all those processes out there. How do you put yourself out in that process to help others and to let others help you? That is section 3. We do have a subscription program, so accountability is everything, and it is in my first part of this workbook. So you can sign up, go to my website, counselingwellnesssolutions.com. It is in the description, and check out all of these great programs that I have set up to help everybody live a happier and healthier life, no matter where your state of change. Thank you so much. Please like and share my videos. I would appreciate it. Thank you.